So I have found an altcoin gem that I believe has over 100x potential. And look, a lot of people say this, but you must watch this video because I am not talking out of my arse. Let's get to it. So sat here now, I think that this project is a future blue chip project. I once said this about another project in 2020 when it was only 1 cent and a half. Now, that project back in 2020 was 𝗕𝗂𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. That went on to do a serious number of X's. And I think that this project poses a very similar potential when it comes to price discovery. This is no paid endorsement. It's my honest opinion. And I think that you should obviously take everything that I say with a pinch of salt, but go away, do your own research. I am passionate about the fact that I believe you will see exactly what I'm talking about doing that research. Now, this isn't going to be a full deep dive. I'm going to literally brush over this project, and you can feel free to jump into our free Discord to find out more about this project. If you enjoy this sort of video content, not paid, not endorsed, they don't even know I'm making this video. The project isn't publicly live just yet, but it is working and it's real world utility. It's in the 𝗕𝗘𝗪 sector, and look, it's going to be a monstrous project in my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I treat this as entertainment purposes only, if I can get my words out. But you seriously, if there's anything that, my content wise or any content wise that you watch in regards to crypto, pay attention to what I'm saying and go away and do the research. You will regret it if you don't, in my opinion. No FOMOing in, not just getting involved, but jump in the Discord. You can learn more there. Now, this project is so early. There's less than 1,000 followers on their Twitter page, and we can see that here. The project is Minutes Network. It's a 𝗕𝗘𝗪 kind of project, and we did a video on this recently, so go check out the videos on the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tap that bell, selecting all the notifications, and if you enjoy this video, do hit the like button because it indicates to me that I should make more early videos on projects that nobody's really talking about or heard of, and you can get in really, really early. Now, we've already raised over $1 million for this project as the video goes out. We've almost sold out the sale. It may have even sold out by the time this video goes out. Now, we are the only VC involved in the raise for this project, and the public sale will happen very, very soon. So, look, let's sort of get to this in a bit more detail. So, not to waste too much time. This is their website, low cost international termination, and I'll come on to the terminology of what this really means in a moment. Minutes Network leverages existing and new mini tech technologies to provide voice carriers worldwide with the highest quality international terminations at the lowest price, market beating prices. So look, the telecoms sector is a monstrous sector when you kind of feel how much money is rolling around in it, right? We are aware of projects like World Mobile as well, the very well renowned, and actually it's 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘's brother Josh, who is the founder of this project. So there's a lot of synergy between the two projects, and again, another reason to be really bullish on this project is everything that they've done in the past. So telecom operators are looking for lower cost terminations in the $251 billion minutes market. So my lights decided it's going to flash. We'll come on to some of the terminology in a moment, but this is a huge market. Let me sort out this light. So this is a huge market, but let's have a look at the the rest of this deck because it'll give you more context. We're not going to go through the whole deck. You can find this in our Discord. Minutes Network offers the lowest call termination prices. So let me go over what this actually means. You've got the person making the phone call here. They're using your traditional phone companies, AT&T, Vodafone, O2, T-Mobile, the list goes on, right? When they make a call currently, what happens is it goes to the traditional call termination model. This is basically like, I don't know, the best way to kind of explain it is they own the rails to make the call land with the person this person's trying to make contact with. Now, there's a load of middlemen in the middle, or middle women. And basically, they all take like a few pence from the call that is happening. That is basically given to these individuals, these middlemen, middle women, once this call's terminated. So nobody earns any money until the call's terminated, and basically all of these people, including the carrier, they all get paid. Now, with this solution that Minutes Network is providing, they won't go through all of these middlemen. They will go through Minutes Network's call termination model and their technology that they own outright. That means that they basically, get 100% of the money, from the termination of the call this end. Now, how does it work? There's no apps to install or anything like that. It's a real sharing economy. So they're also cheaper than all these middlemen, right? So they're the cheapest on the market. And, the call operators like AT&T, Vodafone, O2, T-Mobile, and so on, they're always looking for the cheapest price. So in essence, they're always going to go with Minutes Network wherever Minutes Network can land the call with the individual that, they're trying to make contact with, right? So basically how this works is there's no downloads of any apps or anything like that. So, you don't have to install, this person doesn't have to install anything, and we'll never know that it's going through Minutes Network. What happens is Minutes Network makes loads of partnerships with other apps that are on Android phones, for example, right? And what they do is they put a little bit of text into the back end of those apps. So, not suggesting that this is on the cards or is going to happen, but let's take X or Twitter as an example, or Facebook, right? They have millions of users, millions of people have the apps on their phone. Now, if Minutes Network was able to partner with one of these monstrous companies, put some of the code in the background, no one on Facebook or Twitter would ever know that text is there. But what it does is it creates an additional revenue stream. So the likes of Twitter, Facebook, they make money from ads, to everybody on the platform. Well, this is a new revenue stream that is created, that basically they're not ramming anything down people's throats on the, apps themselves, like video ads and, picture ads and all the different types of ads that we see, the pop-ups, all that sort of crap that everybody hates. They get a revenue source. So instead of paying the middlemen, they will pay a little bit to the app provider and a little bit to the phone companies like Vodafone, AT&T, and all those that I talked about earlier. And then also with the token holders and, the node operators and so on. So this for me is a really, really cool, innovative approach. They're, from the carrier's point of view, the actual phone companies, they're always going to be looking for the cheapest price. That's Minute Network. And, apps are looking for new revenue streams. This is a win-win for everybody. It just makes sense. It's like the Uber to the cab market. It's like Netflix to the video rental market. It's game-changing, but at the same time, it's not going to upset people in, the approach. The only people that are perhaps going to be, displaced are going to be the middlemen. Nobody likes middlemen. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this project in the comments below. One thing that I will add, I won't go into too much of this deck, is, you know, the people involved are very well renowned. Josh Watkins, Mickey Watkins, you know, and you can go do the research on these people. They've got lots and lots of you know, history in telecoms from a Web 2 perspective. They've got the Web 3 crypto blockchain understanding and experience as well, with the likes of World Mobile. This for me is a project at this stage that if you can get involved in it, you know, when you know, in the public rounds or the private rounds, like, to me, is a no-brainer. You know, obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. Treat this as entertainment purposes only. I'm not encouraging anybody to go buy any tokens. What I'm encouraging you to do is go do your research and see whether this resonates with you. And if it does, why not share the living hell out of this video and, you know, help more people be successful in this space. Future blue chip, in my opinion. Go check it out. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. You don't see these that often. These are like needles in a haystack, in my opinion, and they're getting harder and harder to find. So when you find them, rave about them. You know, research them. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.